Hi, on today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable clipboard holder for the holidays. I wanted to add a little extra dimension to the candy cane cottage roof, so I ran the roof die cut through felt. Be sure you back it up a couple times to make sure it cuts through the felt. Wow, look what happened. Place double back tape on the back of the mask. And then place it on the mini clipboard. Using acrylic paint, it's time to paint the background. I'm going to start with the snow first, kind of accentuating a little bit of a snow background here, just like so. So I know where to start my sky. Okay. You get the idea. Now I'm going to go ahead and start my sky. I'm going to start with some really light blue, and I'm just going to work it right onto the clipboard. You get the idea. I'm going to add just a hair bit of lavender just to give it a little bit more texture. And I'm going to keep working on this, and I will show you the results in a minute. While the clipboard's drying, we're going to go ahead and paint the base. This is a wood base that actually my dad cut out for me, but you should be able to find them in craft stores, or if you know a woodworker, you can have them make it for you too. I'm just going to paint it white, and I will come back with a little bit of blue accent like I did on the clipboard just to give it a little dimension. Now that the paint's nice and dry, I'm going to reveal our candy cane cottage outline. Look at that. So now this shows the clipboard, but I think this would be a great background for our little cottage. I'm going to go ahead and take the cottage stamp off the set, and I'm going to place it onto this piece of acrylic. Once I've done that, I'm going to take some ink, and I'm going to ink it up really, really well. Now, carefully, I'm going to line it up over my image. So I'm going to be real careful. Press down. Voila, look at that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Wow, look how cute the extra pieces came out. Let's see how they look on the house. Ugh, this is exactly what I was envisioning. Not only does it look like the little candy cottage, but it also looks like it's been covered in frosting. Now I need to color in the cottage a little bit, and we'll get started on the next step. Because I'm coloring on the clipboard, I decided to use Sharpies because I like the way they look on the wood. So I'm just going to go ahead and color in like so. And when I come back, it'll be all finished. This is so cute. I went ahead and colored in with the Sharpies. I like because it almost gives it a little bit of an opaque look, and it didn't matter if I went over the edges because I'm going to now glue on our felt pieces. So I'm just using some fabric tack because it loves to hold fabric. Instead of putting glue right on the felt, I'm going to put glue right onto the outline of the little cottage. So now we're going to take our little felt our snow. Oh my God, this is turning out so cute. I can't even stand it. Look at that. Okay, now we're gonna do our little, I'm gonna go with a little bit bigger window. Very carefully, put the glue around the edge. There we go. I'm just looking to see which is more fuzzy side so it looks more like snow. Oh, look at that snow on my window. And now we're gonna put some over on here. And of course, some on the door. Now, as I was finishing coloring this in, I realized that there is snow at the bottom edge of this little cottage right here. And I didn't paint for that. So what do you think I'm gonna do? Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and die cut myself a little piece of felt and put the snow down at the edge, and this little cottage is looking adorable. I'm gonna pick out some of the images from this coordinating set and we're gonna stamp them. Okay, I've colored all the images in, but if you notice they have a little shadow around them, and I call this shadow coloring, because what's gonna happen, you do not have to cut right along the image lines. So just draw a little line, just with a little shadow. That way you can cut away from the edge just a little bit and still see the whole image without cutting any of it away. And then if you notice, I put a little tab here and a tab here, and I'm gonna show you why in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them out, and we're gonna start assembling our little scene. Now it's time to assemble. I'm going to start here with this little piece of wood. We're going to place that right there. A tiny bit of hot glue on the bottom of this tab. And our little bear is going to sit right there like so. Oh. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add these little trees. So here again, some nice hot glue. Well, they're actually pine cones. You knew that, right? They're not really trees, but they look like it. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a little hot glue right along the edge here, like so. And we're going to put these little guys just like this. Oh, look at how cute that is. All right. And then we're going to take our little skier. And I put a couple pieces of foam mounting tape on the back of that. So now I'm going to put him right here. Oops. I'm going to put him right there. And then as well, I put a couple pieces of foam mounting tape. You see that on the back of our little ice skaters. And I'm going to place our little ice skaters right there. Now we need some more snow. So I'm just going to build up some snow with, what else? Pom-poms. So these will look like some little snow. Now, I'm making sure I do not glue anything against the clipboard, because remember, the clipboard will be able to come out. So I'm just going to finish gluing some pom-poms and getting our little scene done, and I'll be right back. There you go. Look how cute this is. All the little snowballs everywhere. And it's just adorable. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make recipe cards to put on our clipboard, or we can also make Santa lists or things to do for the holidays. Using index cards, stamp the candy cane onto the index card. There's also a little candy cane too. And if you have a red ink pad, it might be better than using a black one. Once you get them all stamped, go ahead and color them in. And you can stack them all up. I did a Santa's list. I did things to do list. And I did my famous caramel corn. I'm going to place them all on the clipboard. And they are ready for the holiday season and easy at hand.